What if trading could save the planet? Welcome to EcoInnovaTech. It's 8:53 p.m. EEST, and we're diving into blockchain carbon markets, a revolutionary tech that's making sustainability profitable. It's trending with hashtag blockchain carbon markets, and we've got 3 global platforms to explore. Let's trade for a greener future. Carbon emissions are a global crisis. Industry alone pumps out 15 billion tons of CO2 yearly, but reducing them often costs more than companies can afford. Blockchain carbon markets flip this on its head, creating a decentralized system where anyone can trade carbon credits. Digital tokens representing 1 ton of CO2, reduced or removed. Businesses, farmers, even individuals can earn credits by cutting emissions, then sell them to others needing offsets. It's a market-driven way to fund green projects, aligning economics with sustainability, and in 2025, platforms are making this easier than ever. Let's check them out. First, Canada's leading the charge. A 2025 platform called CarbonChain uses blockchain to connect 10,000 businesses with carbon credit projects. A forestry project in British Columbia earned credits by planting 50,000 trees, offsetting 25,000 tons of CO2. Those credits were sold to a Toronto factory for $500,000, funding more reforestation while helping the factory meet net zero goals. The blockchain ensures transparency. Every credit's verified, cutting fraud by 90% compared to traditional markets. That's $10 million in green projects funded so far. Social media's buzzing. GreenLedger now posted. Canada's making carbon trading legit. CarbonChain aims to offset 1 million tons of CO2 by 2027, proving markets can drive sustainability. Next, Kenya's empowering small players. A 2025 platform, EcoTrade Africa, lets 5,000 farmers trade credits earned from sustainable practices like agroforestry. A farmer in Nairobi planted 1,000 trees, earning credits for 500 tons of CO2 offset, sold for $10,000 to a European airline. Blockchain cuts middlemen, so farmers keep 80% of profits, double the traditional rate. The platforms funded $5 million in rural projects, reducing emissions by 200,000 tons yearly. At Africa, Green Tech tweeted, "Farmers are climate heroes with blockchain." EcoTrade Africa plans to onboard 50,000 farmers by 2028, potentially offsetting 2 million tons of CO2 while boosting local economies. Now let's head to Singapore, where a 2025 platform, GreenLedger, targets urban businesses. A hotel chain earned credits by installing solar panels, cutting 1,000 tons of CO2, then sold them for $20,000 to a tech firm. GreenLedger's blockchain verifies credits in real time, slashing transaction costs by 70%, from $5 to $1.50 per credit. That's $15 million in trades so far, funding 500 urban projects like EV charging stations, reducing emissions by 300,000 tons yearly. Social media users are calling it the future of green finance. GreenLedger aims to scale to 1,000 businesses by 2027, potentially offsetting 5 million tons of CO2 annually. How do blockchain carbon markets work? They use decentralized ledgers to track carbon credits. Each token's tied to a verified project, like reforestation or renewable energy. Smart contracts automate trades, ensuring transparency and trust. A single credit offsets 1 ton of CO2, with prices averaging $20 in 2025, up from $10 in 2023 due to demand. Platforms take a 5% fee, far less than the 20% in traditional markets, making it affordable for small players. The tech's been around since 2018, but 2025's surge in corporate net zero pledges has driven adoption, with $2 billion traded globally last year, up 50% from 2024. There are challenges though. Blockchain energy use can be high. Mining a transaction emits 0.5 tons of CO2, though platforms are switching to green energy, cutting this by 80%. Regulatory gaps mean some credits lack standardization, risking double counting, but new global rules from COP29 are tightening oversight. Scaling to small businesses costs $100,000 in setup fees, a barrier for startups. Still, the impact is huge. Each $1 million traded funds projects offsetting 50,000 tons of CO2, and platforms save 30% on transaction costs. Experts predict that by 2035, blockchain carbon markets could offset 10% of global emissions, 1.5 billion tons yearly, while injecting $50 billion into green projects. What's the future of blockchain carbon markets? Could they make every business a climate champion, funding a net zero world? Imagine a planet where sustainability pays off. Poll: should carbon markets focus on big industries or small players first? Drop your ideas in the comments and join the green trading revolution. Blockchain carbon markets are proving economics can save the planet. Subscribe for more #EcoTech 2025 videos and check #220's bio-inspired microgrids for another eco breakthrough. Thanks for watching. Let's trade our way to a greener future.